It almost doesn't matter with the Mongols. That's what they proved. And they get Ancient. It's a great place to start for them.
Utility over the top. Sunpayas ready to hold back. Molotov at his feet. Perfect shot. That's 9-10 down to the first bullet of the best of 3. And then Mzinho's got the response back to MOUZ. That's space to take over the bomb site. Flashbang, well placed. Sunpayas has to offer more room. And they try to crawl up into the temple. They are charging forward. In fact, Mzinho is about to flank the CTs through their spawn. Can control-as hold on? Yes. That flank never even needed. Natus comes out from Donut, and it's control-as with a triple kill.
Let's go, control-as. Man, I just didn't know what to expect from them this stage, but...
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale.
Ollie goes deep. Control-as given responsibility to come out and clear this red room. It's all his for the taking. Hunter leans back in the back lines of that B site, just keeping vision this direction, but a smoke's gonna come down in front of Hunter. All while, Sunpayas is given a gift to the kill on Techno, but does that mean Hunter's gonna think? No. He knows.
Oh, come on, control-as.
Timing to perfection. I love that we catch that in the third person, because Hunter just walks into the middle of the road. Op shot here from Sunpayas is missed. Woo. First one may have been good, but the Mongols come through with numbers. Natus is gonna have to come through with impact. Unfortunately, Heavy God's still far removed. Blitz, instant headshot in with it, and Heavy God's been found in this 1 versus 4, already whittled down to 20 health. Feels like he just wants to leave as Mongols go up 4-0 the start.
It's a really impressive start for the Mongols. They look fantastic. I think they're all gonna be very happy that control-as is the one at the top of the board. And speaking of control, it's him getting this mid kill, just shutting down any chance of a rotation. Sunpayas is going to miss that all. Call it a night. He's been so good, too, for G2.
Whoa. Fighting for his save, but that's false confidence. I warned you. Where there's one, there's more.
A lot of hearsay, of course.
And I suppose playing this entire time, I mean, he's never let his individual level get dull. It's insane that he pulls out this level. Oh, and he finds the spam down as well.
So much impact, man.
It's one thing to slot into Senzu's roles. It's another thing to just go ahead and try to outshine him.
Because Senzu was so good at wallbangs and smoke spams, too. In terms of his intuition while he was playing rounds, those are the kills he brings.
It's one thing to, again, have the rest of Mongol. Oh, Blitz goes for the same thing. Heavy God gets blown apart. Techno's got the headshot. We are halfway through this T side, folks, and we haven't seen a sign of life out of G2's side.
How many dark horses are at this tournament?
I think we're at 6. Just keep coming.
That's ridiculous. 2 frags before they even try to take the site.
I mean, again, this is a core that has been one of the best teams of the year.
Number 1 for some time.
They shook Vitality to their core in those Austin Grand Finals. Map up in that best of 3.
Yeah, you had to be there, but taking a map versus Vitality at that time was insane.
Pressured in from the entrance of A main. Nothing you can do about that, Sunpayas. You see the frustration as he just gets naded into tomorrow.
It's like he was late.
Hey, Blitz, stay a while. You know what I mean? Get comfortable, buddy. Unless this is just going to be a total domination of a best of 3, and he knows it. Ready to get right back into that shuttle. Head to the hotel and lock in playoffs. Sunpayas up close, dead with nothing. Blitz has got the first one. Hunter's 5-7. Will at least collect a couple of kills. But it's man advantage back for the Mongols. Op coverage towards this CT peak. And that 5-7 in MOUZ's hands not going to find as much success as it did in Hunter's. Heavy God finds a chance to peek. He'll stop bomb. This 1v3's 1 kill deep. Cautious about the flank, as we've already had players push around through that temple. Op is on this angle. Ooh, he was on the brink of dying to 9-10. Who then gives it up and tries to go back further towards A main. Spam finds further damage, but still no frag for Heavy God. control-as on the bomb plan, able to get off of it. And as Heavy God tries to throw something at this, down to 2 magazines.
Those bullets are free.
Oh, blindside.
What?
And then still the close, just to give controlLadder another moment to shine.
Dude, controlLadder, man, he's, yeah, that's 7-0 for the Mongols.
We're all caught off guard because we had thought that the rest of MongolZ just wouldn't be able to do it without Senzu. But there is a MongolZ beyond Senzu. That much is very evident. Down to the bottom of middle, finally, G2 able to collect some kills. Trying to fight fire with fire, they get feisty with the MOUZ push. And now all you have to do is finish off this 2v5. But there's going to be a chance for Blitz to take this fight into the B site. Insta-kill to Cave.
I was going to say this round isn't over, but I was almost joking.
Doesn't take any damage for that first duel. He's going to burn Heavy God into the next fight. Won't be able to best that one, or will he? From beyond the grave, he'll catch him. 9-10 clutch queued up. And there's a player back there. First shots found. Doesn't have the bomb just yet, and he could back up into Hunter. Exactly, caught off guard by that additional bit of pressure, but it's still quite the recovery from a 2 versus 5. The push down towards middle. Trying to go back at it once again. Frag grenade interrupting the 2 smokes. MOUZ climbs up instantly, doesn't find anybody outside B, but there is presence there. And so tucked into the corner, he'll try to catch Techno off. Instead, he's dead. USP on the retreat. And that's not going to get away. Techno is straight on top of him.
And they know he's here too. Heavy God, he's got a peek.
Good fight from Heavy God to just try to be the one piece that keeps this even as he tries to exit. Missed chance from 9-10. That's all 3 remaining MongolZ members wounded.
That stops it from getting ugly, but everybody on the MongolZ, as you brought up, low.
And the timing there is he could have just caught another free frag.
He's just got to make sure that if people start jumping up to fight down the ramp,
that
he can keep them. Yeah, that's it.
He leaves at the worst possible moment.
Because they're executing B. They timed it beautifully.
2 smokes goes down. Natus comes over. I mean, MongolZ are going to have to dodge all the bullets that come their way. Their health is so incredibly low. Blitz,
careful!
Oh, covered! 9-10 comes out with his as well, and this 3v3 had the makings of a G2 round win.
Yeah, they just assumed.
Ouch.
Never assume.
How does MZinho find that timing to a T?
Those 2 teammates are doing a full exec on B. He's waiting an elbow.
I saw that sign before this game went live, and I thought, that's ambitious. And we know that Ancient was going to be a pain point for G2, but to this degree, I don't think anybody could see it coming.
Oh, they see that this is kind of a fake now. I mean, the smoke's down on the right side of mid, but the CTs don't have vision of this at all.
No, and controlLadder is already deep through Red Room, so that's going to keep a threat in the back of the minds of this double A setup. And if Hunter steps in, he's down. 9-10. Oh, that's
Blitz got a
not
kill.
Ideal.
Team kill.
Blitz is going to shoot MZinho in the back of the head. That's going to give man advantage back over. And also, Blitz is low. 9-10's trying to give cover as the plant comes out. And this is a well-timed flank from Heavy God. He's going to execute one. Blitz swings wide, and here we have it. Majority stand for G2 as they'll find that much-needed second round.
Heavy God's the one guy I feel like is wide awake for G2 in this map so far. It's going to be another bout of mid-control here.
Trying to put out that incendiary. It's a quick challenge. Blitz eats the flashbang. So he dives back into the smoke, but oh no, never mind. Crosses to the boxes. MOUZ locks it in.
Beast mode.
2 kills made easy. What's MZinho got to offer us? Because still on the other side of the map at 45 seconds, met by a smoke. Trying to keep these 2 CTs preoccupied. It's being watched though. Oh, but the shots are missed, at least from Hunter.
Crazy. Had to go so wide for that.
Doesn't fully scramble the rest of G2 though.
It's just an there's actually like 1 gap at Donut. If they want to come up this way, it's just going to be so hard though.
Volleyed off at 25 seconds. It's going to be an uncomfortable push. Thing is, Sunpius may not get an angle on anybody on the site. He'd have to come deeper and then watch once that Molotov burns out.
Yeah, but there's no time to go to this. No, don't go.
They're going to try to run it in. And easy pickup here for Sunpius. He presses into the bomb site, and that's going to cost all the Mongols. We've got the answer back. We use the word, ring rust at the start of this. The fact that G2 haven't had an Ancient outing. Well, at the tail end of this 12-round half, the way that he has kind of made a name for himself playing the middle of this map, not only on this roster, but in previous jerseys too, back right to the same game. controlLadder gets away with the kill to Hunter. Blitz was in the corner, so it's an easy answer here for the Mongols, gunning for their 9th on the attack.
They just decided to copy and paste it. They feel the half's gone so well, why not keep trying it?
They know the moment they step out through Temple, somebody's going to have this line held, and it's 9-10 tasked with the Galil. Oh, swinging wide. MZinho's just going to end this 9-round attack here for the Mongols, setting a tempo versus G2 tonight.
Step by step, everything that we know.
Everything you know you've done, but that's past tense. Again, not a lot of ancient game tape as of late for G2.
And yeah, I mean, they should have worked on it though coming into the major, so we didn't really see that prep, at least not coming through.
Berettas go down first. Controlas has the trade. Tries to hold back inside of Cave, not allowed. Blitz takes position inside of the site, executes Natus. Worried about that ramp push through smoke, it's yet to arrive. Oh, God, misses. And then in through the smoke comes 910. That drops bomb. Sunpius is taken down to only 4 HP. Easy cleanup while Heavy God sat inside of that smoke, stranded back away from his teammate.
Yeah, separated with the molly, trying to get the bomb down. Definitely a winnable situation, but not if they keep peeking. And they do not stop. They fully secede mid. This is totally established as CT control. G2 actually working on both sides of the map right now.
No bomb possession here for the B play. We're gonna hear that movement in the cave, but Controlas survives the spray here for MOUZ.
And he gets away.
And it's not like they have the bomb either, but they do have all of the Mongols busy at the moment. 910 kills Sunpius.
It's got to be an A play now.
Ooh, MOUZ is going to walk out, execute one, and now the Mongols are going to realize they've made a mistake. They've fallen for this ruse offered over by MOUZ.
Well, they fake plant, so there's a little bit more time. Careful, MOUZ, just don't die.
But he does with nothing. Retakes on. Mzinho's got to be cautious because you know that G2 have had so much time to creep off of the bomb site that Donut could damn well be occupied. They're actually not even going to take it. 3 players emphasizing A main instead. Blitz is the only alternative.
You got to watch for control as a smoke.
Blitz working with that off. It's also 2 kits. Techno comes through with the fast frag to Hunter. Natus will find Blitz trying to work up from that lane. Donut now all that G2 have to work with. Smoke's going to go down in front of it. Into the 1 versus 1. And he'll find it.
Nice Heavy God.
Back-to-back headshots. And this fight's not over just yet.
Crazy how close that even got. I think they heard them taking a fast step at mid to work on the flank.
Ooh, that'll give you something to think about.
It's insane how good that nade was.
I mean, that makes the job of the MP9s so much easier. Controla is getting flashed back though, offers space on site. Techno, oh man, of 2 mines.
He got 2.
Comes back in with a second. It looked like he was way too frantic to get anything, let alone both. You've got Hunter down to 2 HP. Heavy gone off site, now finds himself alone with bomb possession, chance to leave. He'll catch 910 and then sprint this over to the other side of the map.
That was cool. Mzinho looking to get in there real quick just to make sure he's not coming back. And Heavy God's got his work cut out for himself. Will we get back-to-back clutches?
He tried to offer us a bit of X Factor just to keep this game going. Already a bit of tempo control. Mzinho coming at middle fast. Oh, and lands it with the off. So not only are we sitting pretty with a Mongols map 1 win, but it is G2's confidence in shambles. They have got to find a way to recover from this. Chalk it up to not playing Ancient. 100%.
You got to tell your team everything they need to hear just to get them.
100%.
I mean, the thing is, Mongols played last map as if they started the map as if they had already won it, and that was clearly coming through. And then they followed through. They turned their belief into reality.
Blitz is going to get popped. Good shot by Sunpius. That's a promising opening. Then a easy follow-up. Here we go. G2 with a little pep in their step as they push this one down through long.
Yeah.
And in this pistol, do look like the better players.
Absolutely, and let's get some fireworks this game. Let's get everyone firing off because, yeah, Ancient, they got to forget about it. And things, we know how it goes. I mean, you can have as much momentum as you want, but things change map to map.
Controla is going to take a gush. That's not ideal. Maui Snake said 910 is 100% going to enter the server, but it also was not a part of their loss versus Imperial. That was another map of Dust 2 specifically where he kind of didn't have much to say. Him and Techno, in fact, towards the bottom of that scoreboard. So, you know, that was their opening game. Again, they talked about the nerves and kind of the pace of the game. Maui Snake alluded to that. Said he kind of got caught off guard. Well, with the pace you set on Ancient, you better be ready for G2 to come swinging at you this time.
I think what's fun about that is that we might get the best of both teams this time, right? I think if G2 can play that way, which is the same spirit they should have brought over to Ancient, then we got a game.
Fast push from G2 into the B-bomb site. Flying.
That's the speed you want.
How the hell does Heavy God get over top of Techno?
Instant
Shoots him in the back.
transmission.
And we've got low health here for Natus and Hunter. Sure, free AK, 910 will take that trade. Say, good luck with your pistols. Looked like he wanted to just go to the save, but it feels like he's being forced back into this.
They kind of have a way to punish, every exit, so it just depends how they want to play it. And making some presence outside the doors and then grouping up to tunnels. We'll see where G2 leave. And that was their only AK. They kind of probably want that back.
Well, if you want it, you got to come get it. That scout as well that 910 left behind is now in the hands of MVM. Two sets of eyes
nice
here.
Shot.
Insta headshot on the scout.
Oh, another one.
Not half bad. Ooh, chance it even more. MVM, it's a shooting gallery as the bomb finishes off MOUZ. There's no guarantee for Natus. Oh, he fights on. So one Galil save. You see him raising his eyebrows. God damn, that pressure comes out from MongolZ fast.
Those are great shots at MVM. Not seeing him on the scout all the time. And
his freebie of an AK. Looking for a chance to strike. Blitz going for the spam through smoke. Hasn't found anything just yet. He's not too far off. And there are targets on the other side of smoke. As that fades, he's got to be careful. Nade comes through, chip damage on 2.
Again, they always look like they're playing with house money. Running around, finding tags.
Sets himself up for that with the frag grenade into the scout shot.
It's got to be rocking G2 because they want to keep moving fast. But there's always another CT.
All right, pressure's real. 910 flashes Techno into the long doors, and that's the moment G2 thought they'd find some free space. They were getting rocked by SMGs.
And then watch if they don't push this long doors. It's the MOUZ entries that are going to do this, right?
Hopefully for G2. Smokes up, Flash lets that drop come out. MOUZ able to get by. MongolZ spot. Oh, it's so clean.
That's dirty.
Turns over to MOUZ with limited bullets left. Hunter feeling the squeeze of this one. He's got the bomb and he's got 15 seconds. Swings into spawn. Can only find the one. And MongolZ with the robbery of the last round and the economic damage dealt give themselves a great chance. And this is looking like an easy feast.
Oh, right. Yeah, G2 have to get through them.
Yeah, good luck. I mean, Falcons are licking their lips with the way G2 are faltering now. Dual Berettas in with 3.
What?
Are you kidding?
They just won the last round.
That's the 4K. Shredded by Berettas. On for the ace. Style points out of the Mongols. Laughing in the face of G2. Put down at the final one, but so be it.
Come on.
Gets it with the pistols.
What's he doing rotating? What's he doing holding B with dualies?
And it feels like first and foremost, G2 are going to have to do something to just dent the confidence of the Mongols. You can tell by the way that Berettas are holding your smoke push. Berettas were pushing tunnels. That Mongols clearly believe they're the better team.
Now see this jump up at 30 seconds. That's plans exposed. Now they still, because it's dust too, you can reform, go back to a mid B if you want to, or run head first into this.
That's what it looks like they're going to try to do. Quick sweep down into the spawn.
This feels like a mid B though with the drop.
Sure, MVM starts to press in.
Yeah, that worked.
Nicely done. G2 put that squeeze down into the spawn, and then 3 players come out through the smoke. That catches MVM entirely off guard.
That's what's so good about the Freiburg drop. It's so versatile because you could use that to come back up through CT and fight towards A. Get underneath the opper who's holding a line from car, or you could turn it in that mid B. Makes it impossible to read.
See whether that puts a bruise on MongolZ, but MOUZ pressure here towards the blue box. They're going to put out the fire inside of the tunnels. MOUZ is working on his own, but happy to step up to the challenge versus MVM. He'll win that one. Man advantage goes G2's way.
It's a good kill. It gets called out on falling back already, though. Blitz is right in front of this. MOUZ, can he make it 2?
Smoke between them.
What?
Oh, my God. Turns on. Techno's got a wider angle. Oh, but they're ready for it.
Nice.
Natus, 50 health. Fire in the middle of that pack. MongolZ chance to thrive. Looks to give himself the flash. Oh, Plat's health. Oh, a second.
It's unreal.
MongolZ still finds sanctuary as the fire and the smoke burns around him. Then the flash goes up. Man advantage maintained because of MongolZ. But he'll eat a flash, and then that off comes through from 910. Heavy gods on for the clutch. Second push through that door already, and 910's got him dead to rights.
It's a perfect read on the left side peak. I don't know if that was a flick, but it looked like 910 was fully prepped for that one move.
We thought that lack of tier 1 experience was going to cause a flaw for the Mongol system. MVM able to hold back on long. Easy does it versus these guns of G2. They're going to get bottlenecked. MVM's come through with a 3rd kill. Sunpius hits Blitz in the backdrop. And this USP press is a little risky. So he knows better than to just immediately follow through, but you don't just get to retreat when the Mongols have you on the back foot, charging towards him, taking over control of the doors, leaving SunPius on a desperate 1 HP 1v4.
That's so funny, man. Mattis said it's going to be like Face It style CS. Well, it's even crazier than that. You can't even sit back to throw a nade from your own spawn. They're still pushing you. SunPius will not be able to save here. He's going to have everyone running at him. He must get these kills.
Gun one down. Door push doesn't come through just yet. We already had that player top middle, so he's worried about walking that way.
At least he's opened up a backdoor exit. And another good shot in. He's going to let him know where he is and where he's going to at 10 seconds. Duel's coming his way. Control as how hungry is he for this?
They've got to concede it.
Okay.
So SunPius earns the save of the op.
Wow, 1 HP saves. That's a great question, and yeah, team seeding is always nice. I think we should have that at every event, to be honest. Oh, right underneath it, 2 headshots.
Yes,
one of those through the wall, maybe?
Blitz is just so confident.
Yeah, like seriously.
You know, even when he only had like 1 kill, just walking into the mid-fights, it's like he's just writing off G2's chances.
Who else on an anti-eco is just...
Look at this.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, and they have to check that now because, yeah, he could be there.
Because he keeps making confident moves. So good on Heavy God to remain present.
It feels like to me Heavy God's the only one I'm really looking to who's like acutely aware, ready
Agreed.
for the speed, like pulling out clutches.
Yeah, he was their lifeline and hope back on Ancient as well. Want a clutch to extend play back then. Incendiary right ahead of them again. The utility timing is to perfection here for the Mongols. Challenge is queued up around that smoke. Mzinho pops up a second time, won't get killed in the process. AWP trying to find its line. That's a kill apiece from the 2 players that were positioned here out of the gate. 2 versus 2.
Yeah, it's about as solid as the position you could ask for. Now we'll see how the CTs retake. It looks like a double. Oh no, they're going to split up.
All right. Looked like it was going to be G2 to fall back into CAT. Control is on and off. Question is, can he do it all?
Yeah. How many guns is he good with?
Sits passively in anticipation of G2 getting off site. Oh, missed shot. That would have been a great chance to take man advantage and just push your luck to the bomb site. There's Techno dealt with. Control is now on the chase. Another missed opportunity, and instead this op needs to be saved. G2 find their solution. Blitz gives away what was the starting man advantage, and over on the A site, it's just 1 kill apiece.
Yeah, and it's still such a good 2v2 that it feels like Control has missed an easy shot using a gun, you know, that we aren't going to see him use all the time. 1 extra G2 player dying to the bomb.
Takes damage there, Control as.
Yeah, you get generate chances, but you secede space at the same time.
Natus slipping in between these smokes.
There's 3 CTs here.
Techno's holding this corner. Oh, gets stopped by the silent M4. Great recovery there for Hunter.
Are they going to want a mid beat? Are they thinking that Control as...
910's op is here on the smoke. Waiting for this arrival. It's not the first time that G2 have had bodies behind this push, but missed opportunity by 910. He's definitely been more of this second map, but continuing to miss with that sniper. And as they extend out into elbow, his support system's gone down. Nobody gonna save it. He's got to land them.
Oh, what
a shot from Heavy God.
That's well done. That Dolphin peek into that headshot.
Bends a bullet around the corner, sits him on his ass, and goes into the post plant. G2 finding rounds at the end of this half. You know, we saw the same thing back on Ancient. A little life from G2 late. It wasn't enough once we switched sides.
I think a lot of this is obviously Control as if it was 910 in his spot in this round and took the same chances. A lot of shots he probably would have hit.
Ready for a challenge here is SunPius.
I feel like an MP9 is really threatening towards the cat takes they've been trying to do. Oh,
go again, huh? Not the first time they try to push into the tunnels. This time Controller sits ahead of it. Oh, okay. Gets the better of Mattis. That's bomb dropped.
Oh, he wasn't pre-aiming that at all. I mean, he was pre-aiming the tunnel entrance.
That is a sickening feeling for G2. At 30 seconds, your bomb has been found inside of the tunnels. And yet there's not this like immediate stack over towards the B site. They've still got to flash their way through middle because they didn't have control of it. Op on the back of Platt, easy one for 910. And he'll hit the second as well. Heavy God finally gets the answer back. This is a forced issue for G2 to try to charge in 2v5 Mongols have known for quite some time that this attack was inbound, so don't be shocked that they stop it in their tracks. Although you should be surprised with how easy the Mongols are making mincemeat of G2. And that's just a scary sign if you're Sunpius. It tells them there's a rumbling over towards long doors, but how many people are about to round that corner and come sprinting towards you?
They're about to hop on their horses.
Insta-kill as well for the catwalk. Now Sunpius is really under pressure. Then there's this fast flank. Oh, they get turned on. Techno even whipping back. controlLez gets one too. Natus 1v4 denied. It is instant execution.
That Coach IGL combo.
Fast rush towards long, not gonna let that pressure off whatsoever.
controlLez on the board again.
I mean, this is a guy who has just stepped into so many duels with confidence tonight.
You just get so many bullets back, any little test.
Standing out in the open here is Hunter, trying to push back against long. He will find the answer back. And then Sunpius even with the edge. Luckily, doesn't get hit by those bullets whizzing by him. There's a big commitment this round for the Mongols to take over long control, but they've also given themselves options. G2 go hunting for those options. Bomb floating bottom middle. Natus also just sat up here.
But carefully not walking up cat, and it is Mongols who have long control, so they're going to be ready for some kind of push potentially.
Looking to get away, and he does. Oh, blindsided.
What? He
The
just
timing
dipped out
to
of that.
perfection yet again. And now Heavy God's got to go back to take a look, but he may not expect them to be this fast. Molotov right up front of him, holds onto this pocket. He's got a bit of space that could damn well catch them off guard. Sure enough, blindsides Techno, blitz clutch queued up. Frag into the depths of the sight. Oh, it's there! Blitzes 2 kills into this 1v3. Plants on the steps. Does he take a peek into middle?
He looked like he was thinking about it.
Right.
Quickly realized he had some space. 6 HP, Sunpius.
All you've got to do to clutch this out.
And Sunpius, he's got a kit on cat. He's got to move quickly.
Man.
Blitz to a headshot position. Will he make the right read?
This is salt in the wound if he ends this. And he gets it. Unprepared for the blitz clutch. It is perfection since this D side started.
That's a master. That's a master of 2 games. But I think Heavy God again is the only one, I feel like, who wishes he could share what he knows about how to play against this team. Everybody else doesn't look like themselves.
Whoa. Okay.
Get tapped out, off down.
I mean, throw in the towel.
Come on. They're going to be on a really tough retake.
Shot landed. Heavy God wounded.
Oh, that's the bomb, actually.
Okay.
It dropped down to mid-B.
That's a turn of events. Nate's going to catch Sunpius low, but here comes that full force recovery. And they come
It
back
don't matter.
with everybody involved.
Just doesn't matter.
Drop the bomb in the middle of it, so be it. And it's required an evolution from other pieces of the Mongols. We've seen Mzinho get some more aggression to his gameplay. Senzu was never going to be completely replaceable by just one player. Mongols had to do it together, as they've always done it.
controlLez out mid.
Good opening kill here for Sunpius to try to extend play ever longer. Waiting for that next victim. He'll find the tag. Natus is going to finish it off. 3v5 queued up by the Mongols. Hunter's got that kill towards Techno. 910's got a couple. And in a minute, or a second, the clock fizzles out.
Okay, that's the worst round Mongols have played so far. It took way too long to make that happen.
But there is no world where G2 aren't feeling like a shell of themselves.
I mean, one more mistake, one more pickoff, and it all falls apart. They going for the splash?
Trying to pounce. Mac-10 goes down with nothing to show for it. Good opening move here from MOUZ, but he's not going to get away for free.
Dude, wow, he was jumping.
Mzinho, quick execution. Fire goes past him. He'll challenge. Down to 61. That FAMAS is able to hold the line. Good on Hunter. But as he charges forward, this op could catch him. Yes, sure enough, the numbers remain even.
The bomb's going back to B.
Over towards the tunnels, controlLez about to be faced by a couple of bodies, will be bested. Combining is Sunpius and Natus.
And 910's rightfully making presence while they were about to start moving around.
Swapped over to the AK.
Wait, they don't believe he could be here.
Oh, he gets Natus, but on that close corner comes Sunpius with yet another trade.
Cue up another clutch.
Blitz will try it, and he's going to blindside the mid player if he took that peek. Heavy God,
They didn't see him.
he's going to get challenged from this window. Heavy God's a sitting duck. It's an execute from Blitz, and so much time before Sunpius comes back over.
He's running it. He wants a rematch.
Blitz has led the charge again. Blitz has somehow come back with a new equation and looking for 2 late game clutches. G2 fall to the Falcons in shambles if Sunpius dies, and he does, to the single shot. Because the Horde has always been greater than the sum of its parts. And that is what happens here again in Budapest. In the same year that Mongolian Counter-Strike and Asian CS is taken to new limits, it comes back from its deathbed.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale.